All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the pregame of what arguably will be my biggest podcast ever. For those of you who are here right now, of which there's several hundred, the whole idea here is to do some testing and some technical stuff before the big interview with Keemstar, because obviously I want it to go without a hitch. And so what we're gonna do is take a look at how Discord is looking in OBS. I'm gonna test various different things to see, how it's working. And that's the whole point. And then around 11:30, right now it's about 10:45 a.m. Pacific time. Around 11:30 a.m. Pacific time, we're going to invite Keem on the show. And we're going to have a nice, cordial conversation between the two of us, for about an hour, hour and a half-ish. And then after that, the plan is to decompress, because I'm going to explain the ground rules in just a second, okay? But let's do some testing initially. You ready for this? Are you ready? Jasper jumped on my lap, and now I can't touch anything. Jasper, you gotta get down so I can actually control the show here. Silly guy. All right. So, first of all, let's go ahead and see if this works. Hello, everyone. Looks a little different, right? And I can't really do anything about that. This is how the show is going to look. It's either going to look like this, or it's going to look like this when Keem's on. A dual screen, setup, me on one side, him on the other. That's how it works on Discord. I can't really get it to work otherwise. Am I synced? This is a very important question for people in the chat. All right? Am I synced right now? Audio and everything. We have to do a lot of testing right now to mess around with settings and stuff. But am I actually synced video-wise and everything? Yes, people are saying I am. You can hear me properly. Okay, because I had a ton of problems when we were doing this with the Kino Casino guys a couple weeks ago to do the Rich React. Oh, my Lord. There was, endless problems. And I think I might have figured out what the problems were. Okay? I definitely think I know what they were. So I think now we can work through them this morning. But it sucks. I can't go full screen right now. The reason I can't go full screen is because in Discord, you can't make the camera fully full screen for some reason. I don't know why. And I'm capturing from Discord to do this show. I can't have my camera work in two apps at once. So, for example, I can't have it work in Discord for the call with Keem, but also I can't have it work with OBS at the same time. It can only be used for one application. Oddly enough, my microphone can be used for more than one application. So I don't know why the mic is different from the camera, but it is. Yeah, Yak Almighty says try zooming in an OBS to make it full screen. I would, except if I do that, then when we go to do this with Keem, it won't be right. And I don't want to fuck with it. I think we'll roll with it as it is right now. Like this. Now, how do I get it to go back? Uh-oh. See, now I fucked it. Oh boy. Hold on. There we go. See, I got to get used to this. You guys have to understand something. I'm a dinosaur when it comes to this kind of stuff, because for 10 years, I was basically hiding alone on my channel here, not doing anything with anybody else. And the reason is because of my detractors. They wouldn't allow me. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't allow me to do any crossovers. They wouldn't allow me to do co-op or anything. It's actually funny because I was listening back. I watched it when Keem actually responded to my response to his apology. It's funny how it works. He publicly apologizes. I respond to his apology. He responds to the response, DMs me, and now we set this up, right? So when I was watching his response to my response, he said something like, Phil, I hope Phil doesn't, well, he didn't say I hope Phil doesn't squander. He basically thinks I am going to squander this newfound attention I'm getting. And he said he needs to do collabs. I'm like, it sounds to me like he's saying the reason that I've basically gone into decline is because I just stayed alone, did my own thing, and didn't do collabs. No, I wanted to do collabs. I did reach out to people. I did attempt to do them, and my detractors got them shut down every single time. You have to understand that. They went and harassed these people to the point where the people were like, we can't do the collab with you because we're going to have our whole own communities hurt as a result. You know what I'm saying? So now that public opinion is changing around, there's more possibility of doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, wow. Well, we already have 700 viewers and climbing, and nothing's happening. We're about to do some tech testing. I'm about to do some shout outs. By the way, so what I need to do, I'm going to lay down the ground rules now, but I'm also going to lay them down right before Keem gets on. This is going to be a one-on-one conversation between me and Keem. That's all this is. I'm actually going to do a few things when this is going down. Number one, I'm going to suspend any kind of reading of shout-outs for contributions or anything like that. It's supposed to be me and him, not me, him, and a giant audience of people who I have to talk to. No, no, no. It's just me and him. He's giving me his time. So I have to respect that and be focused on the man being here, not ripping my time between him and the audience. That would be very disrespectful, I feel. In fact, to focus in on that so much, I'm actually going to disable all pop-ups on the stream. So there will not be any contribution pop-ups during the time when we were talking with each other, because I feel like that's only fair. Again, I don't want to be distracted. I don't want, because you know what people will do? They're going to be like, oh, well, since Phil's not going to read chat and talk with us, we'll make like offensive YouTube accounts and we'll start doing super chats and shit to try to get people's attention on the stream. You know, no, no, no. No, you're not. Like I said, now I'm not going to be sitting here moderating the chat. Hopefully we'll have some moderators here to do that. I know that I already saw one in chat. I don't know if anyone else will be here, but basically the chat is not going to be my concern once the, you know, interview conversation. I call it a conversation. I really don't feel like it's going to be an interview. It's just a conversation. It's going to be the first actual conversation that I have with this guy. Because what we did on Side Scrollers last year was not a conversation. That was just, it was stupid. All right? This will be a real conversation for the first time ever. All right? So, for all of you who are contributing, I am going to shout you guys out. And we are going to do stuff now. But then when Keem is on, everything gets disabled. It's just him and me. Once we're done, which is probably going to be like an hour, hour and a half, I feel. We'll see how it goes, you know. I don't want to keep him all day either. Then we're going to basically continue the stream. What I might actually do is shut the stream down for a second so I can fix my camera and not be looking like this. All right? And I'll probably have the camera enabled in OBS, and I'll restart the stream, and everything will be full quality again. And then we will do what's called decompressing, meaning I'm sure you guys are going to have a ton of questions about what happened. I will do shout-outs. Anyone who contributes during me talking with Keem, I will take that opportunity then to actually shout everybody out. So that we can get everyone's, you know, credit and everything. Perhaps continue the king streak, right? We'll see. So, testing here. First of all, everything sounds and looks good, guys? Because I'm shocked. Right now, I'm not having any issues whatsoever with the stream. When I was doing this with the Kino Casino guys, we were having problems with the stream quality. We were having problems with my computer said it was maxing out. Like, everything was crapping out completely. Right, like completely. It was like stupid. I was like, what the hell is going on? Why is everything crapping out on me? And then I come to find out there was this stupid, really, really stupid, thing called hardware acceleration in Discord that apparently just like screws everything up. So I unchecked that, and then everything seemed to work again. But even then, I was having problems. For example, when I go dual screen like this, okay, and Keem's gonna be over here. For some reason, when I was doing that, it was actually Ashton and Andy who were on the screen when we did the review tech, react. Ashton's camera just kept freezing for no reason, and if I went like this with the cursor, then it would fix. And I was like, "What? How would I control that? I can't make any on their end." Those guys were saying it wasn't freezing, so I don't know what's causing that. And it sounds like it's a Discord issue or something. Keep in mind, here's the thing. All right. Basically, my computer is very outdated. A lot of people may not know this who are newcomers to the content. My streaming and capture PC is over 10 years old. Yes, I'm not kidding. It runs on Windows 8.1. All right. I have a brand new PC that's a gaming PC, and that's what I've been gaming on recently and doing a lot of content on, and it works really well. But I'm going to keep my processes separate. One PC is for streaming and capturing. The other is for gaming. And I'm going to migrate this old PC to another PC that I have in the house that's like 2017-ish that runs on Windows 10. I'll probably even upgrade it if I can to Windows 11. And it has much better stuff in it, and it's going to be just better overall. I was actually going to do that at the very beginning of this month, and then all this crap went down. I was gifted a webcam. I was gifted a gaming PC. I talked with the guys from Kino Casino. They were interested in having me on. I went on their show. All of a sudden, public opinion started to flip. We did the co-op React to Rich. Boom. Giant attention for the first time in 10 years. And then it just kept rolling and rolling and rolling, right? So that's what's going on right now. It's just nuts. And so I'm so busy. I don't have time. Like a migration from an old PC to this other PC would probably take several days because I would have to figure out what are all the elements that I use to stream. There's probably hundreds of them, and make sure that I have them stored somewhere, transferred over to the hard drive of the other PC, mapping all that out in OBS. It's not easy. It'll take some time. And I guarantee you, even then, even if I did it perfectly, there's going to be tech issues and shit I have to deal with. So it's a matter of like having streaming suspended for several days so I can fix it and get it working and everything. And then when I come back, I'm going to be even better than ever. But I just didn't have the time to do it. I was totally going to do it in early August, and then all this stuff happened at once. It was like, holy crap. Now, you see, here's the thing. So if someone says you could clone, we're talking a 10-year-old PC running on Windows 8.1 to a more modern PC. The cloning stuff you're talking about is like equal PC to equal PC. It's not going to work. Trust me. I tell you, no matter what I do to prepare, it's going to have issues. So that's why I didn't have that set for today. That's why I had technical issues when I tried to do the React with the guys from Kino Casino. But I think listening to feedback and learning over the last week or two, hopefully we don't have that issue anymore. And it's going to be smooth today. I hope. I hope it's smooth today. I hope we don't have issues with the thing going down, all kinds of shit. I really hope not. There you go. Darziak says there will be a lot of old programs and bloat if cloning happened. Exactly. You're talking stuff, 10-year-old shit, old versions of like Discord. This Discord I have is old. It hasn't updated in ages because it can't, because it says, oh, you need modern Windows to update Discord. So I'm using like a really old version of Discord compared to what everyone else is using. You know, that's where I'm having these issues. So hopefully it's not an issue, and hopefully today everything goes smooth, and then we have a good stream. But everything's sounding good, huh? I'm shocked. I thought we were gonna have sync issues. The camera was flipped because Discord always flips the camera. But before I went live, someone in the chat suggested, why don't you use your camera software? It might have a mirror image tool, and it did. So I used the mirror image tool, and boom, here I am. I'm actually the correct way instead of being flipped. So that's excellent. So it just looks like everything's going smooth here. Maybe we won't have to tech test as much as I thought. But I am going to do shout-outs and talk with you guys before we begin here. Like I said, Keem will be coming on in about approximately 30 minutes or so. All right? So, get everyone pre-gamed here and get ready for the show. We have over 1,000 viewers, and we're not even doing anything. That's fascinating. All right, well. There you go. Okay, I feel like what we should do is we should do shout-outs, because we have some shout-outs to do already. I already see I'm going to have to remove some people from chat. It's like, unfortunate. I don't have to do that before we start, but it seems like we already got issues here. We got problems. Let's do some shout-outs. And here we go. So, just to start, it looks like... So, Germ70 did a $10 super chat, and he goes, did you know that your detractors are saying that they're going to raise money to sue you? You should save their fundraiser video and see a lawyer and pre-plan this case. Listen, first of all right, let me perfectly address this, because I don't even know exactly what's going on, because I don't pay attention to them, nor should I have to, right? I've been told for about 5 years straight that people were going to sue me. It's like, what are you going to sue me for? I'm the one who sits here and streams all day and makes positive content. You're the ones who shit on me all day. If anything, it would be the other way around, right? But as you know, I've said I will never do that. I will never sue anyone. I'm not going to go out of my way to abuse the YouTube system or nothing, right? Apparently, from what I'm to understand, what they want to do is they're saying, well, someone impersonates you and your identity and hits us detractors with false copyright strikes. So we're going to sue you for that. I want you to think about that statement. Someone impersonates you and uses your basic identity information to issue false copyright strikes against us. So we're going to sue you. Who is the owner of the broken system of copyright takedowns? Is it me? Do I operate Content ID and or DMCA on YouTube? No, I do not. YouTube does. If you're going to sue someone, you have to sue YouTube, not me. Because I've told you a zillion times, I'm not involved. I've even talked to YouTube chat support about this. I've explained to them I have documented cases where people are saying videos are taken down in my name and I didn't do it. And YouTube support answered in a nutshell, since you didn't do the takedowns, you have no ability to do anything whatsoever about this. You're not involved at all. What these people need to do is lawyer up and come talk to us, and we'll handle it on the back end, because it's between them and us, not you. Like, I was literally told, you have no power whatsoever, right? At all. So there you go. I tried, and a lot of people even gave me shit for that and said, why did you try to help your detractors? Because what's fair is fair and what's right is right. People should not be issuing false takedowns in my name in any instance whatsoever. I've already publicly said it a million times. I've made a declaration. I don't condone it. I condemn it. No one is allowed to use my likeness, my identity, to try to take down someone else's content. Only myself, and I don't do it. All right? So I don't know what they think they're going to sue. If you went to a lawyer and you explained the situation, right? The lawyer would be like, well, what is the issue really? The issue is YouTube's copyright system. Apparently it's being abused. So you have to go to YouTube. You can't go to me. I have nothing to do with it. I literally have no involvement. I don't get notices when these things get taken down. Nothing. Half the time, they don't use my real information. They don't use like an email address I have or nothing. They're just using my name and physical address, and that's it. And YouTube is dumb, and they grant the false claim. By the way, this is so rampant. It's happening all over on X as well, Twitter. Like, it just happened to a ton of people on Twitter. It happened to PPP, Ashton from Kino Casino. Supposedly, I claimed his video because it had my video clip in it. Do you really think that I claimed Ashton's post on X? Of course I didn't. These businesses are so afraid of litigation and being responsible for copyright infringement, they just grant any claim. So I don't do any of this at all. You know what I'm saying? So what do you exactly think you're going to do? And here's the funny part too. I almost guarantee you, if they dig deep down low enough, they'll find a lawyer who just wants their money and will take it, and knowing well that the case would never go anywhere, and they'll take their money anyway just to waste their time. So I don't know what you're talking about specifically. I don't know what detractors you're addressing here, Germ70, because I pay no attention to my detractors unless I absolutely have to. In this case, this has been talked about publicly for many, many, many years. And, nothing as of now has ever happened. I would hope that even if these unhinged people were that unhinged and dumb that they raised money and went to a lawyer, the lawyer would be like, there is no case here against Phil Burnell. Perhaps you have a case if you want to go against YouTube and say, hey, YouTube, you screwed up. You have a system here where, people are impersonating people and doing false takedowns. Please fix it. And if you're not, this is a legal action against you because you're allowing this, right? Because here's the thing. All these takedowns, supposedly, YouTube has never contacted me once to confirm it was me. Dude, I'm a public person. Hello, hi, I'm Phil Burnell. You can reach me on my streams. You can reach me on my Twitter account. You could reach me via email. You could reach me via all these methods. YouTube has my business contact information and can contact me on this stuff. They don't. They just blanket grant claims. That's on YouTube, not on me. I didn't make the system. I don't like the system. I wish they would fix the system. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I don't know how involved I could possibly be or what I could do. I've tried to help my own detractors, and nothing comes of it because YouTube doesn't care. All right? So, it's a shame, but what can I do? So, this is since we have 1,200 people on the stream and climbing, allow me to personally have a message directly to my detractors who seem to think that they know what they're doing. You don't. You need to sue YouTube, not me. If this is the case, if really this is happening en masse, I was advised literally by YouTube support chat, you need to get a lawyer and contact YouTube. Maybe not sue YouTube. I'm kind of misrepresenting that. Just get a lawyer and have your lawyer contact YouTube about this. And hopefully YouTube would research the situation and resolve it without needing any lawsuits, right? Why would you want to go through years of lawsuits and shit? It wouldn't make any sense, all right? And just for clarification, guys, if anyone were to ever actually try to sue me, yeah, I'm going to need help with a legal defense fund because I don't have any money saved up. I went through a bankruptcy 4 years ago. I'm just starting to get back on my feet now. I have like no good credit or anything. I'm going to need help. So I hope that these idiots would not go through this and waste everyone's time, especially mine, because as you know, I work 6 days a week full time. It would be a waste of everyone's time because they're not going to get anything out of me. You know what I'm saying? So it would be nice if these people would see reason. I don't know if they're going to see reason or not. I hope so, because I want nothing to do with this. I never wanted anything to do with this. I don't take down people's videos. I don't take down their Twitter posts. I don't care about this shit. I'm not involved in it. All right? Okay. So I got that out of the way. Perry the White gifted 20 memberships to the community. Thank you to Perry the White for supporting, and enjoy everyone who just got one. Fall did a $20 super chat. I know what happened. You touched the Sonichu medallion. What? No, people who touch the Sonichu medallion are cursed and basically get destroyed. I'm in the opposite. I'm going up, not down. I'm on the rise right now. That's because I stay away from the Sonichu medallion. So thank you for the super chat. Jab Lumax gifted 10 memberships. No, 20 memberships to the community. So again, congrats to anyone who got a membership there. Jack Anderson, 30 months as a member, says good morning. Bernie Gores did a series of super chats. I don't even know what he's talking about. I think he's referencing a detractor, so I don't understand what he's saying. He did like 4 super chats, so thanks, Bernie. And Purple Pickle Yum Yum also did a super chat. He says, don't read Bernie's name out. It's a troll name. Oh, really? Oh, I'll just ban the guy now then. I'll just ban the guy right now. Cool. Thanks for telling me. Hold on. Thanks. He's gone. Thanks for all the super chats, stupid, and enjoy your ban. Free money. Free money is excellent and delicious, let me tell you. All right, let's see here. First tip of the day is $6.90. Someone says, I think the Null interview went fantastic. Remember, Keem may seem reasonable, but typically he has ulterior motives. Don't let him talk you into something stupid. No one's getting talked into anything today. Like I said, this is a civil conversation between two people. This is not, oh, so the point of this conversation is to recruit you into some kind of a project. That's not what we're doing today. You know what I'm saying? Like, people have a lot of misconceptions about stuff. That's for sure, man. Like, they like, oh, so, yeah, I've said a million times, this is going to be a cordial conversation between two people, right? This is not us going to go at each other, attacking each other, being jerks to each other. Or the opposite. Oh, you're going to become a part of my show. No, I'm going to be part of your shit. What are you talking about? This is like the first step. All right? This is the first step towards something civil and good, I feel. But we'll see what happens, right? No, I did not hear about a game-breaking bug that forces you to restart Star Wars Outlaws all over again. I don't even know what's going to happen in regards to me playing it again. I don't know if people want to see it again or not. I really don't have no clue. Oh, hold on. My leaderboard was stuck. Oh, let me just hit refresh. My leaderboard is stuck. I was scrolling all around it. Oh, it wasn't stuck? I guess it's people are super chatting, but it's not appearing. I think that it's just like really delayed. Yeah, see, here's a couple. AOR did a super chat, and he says, can we take a moment to talk about what duty looks like in real life? No. I don't care what duty looks like in real life. I really couldn't give two shits. You know? I'm certainly not going to be doing anything in regards to like that kind of shit. So, and Smarty with a super chat says, I love fat women, but I love the king more. It's incredibly disturbing that you would say that, but thank you for the super chat regardless. Okay. So here's the thing. Everything's working. I'm shocked. I did not think everything would be working. That's why I started the stream early to be, prepared for tech issues. Yet everything appears to be working fine. It's shocking. I did not expect this at all. I thought we were going to have tons of technical issues. But one thing, I want to test this because a couple things I want to test. So when I'm going to get Keem on here, what I want to do is this, because obviously I want to make sure no personal information gets shown. I have no clue what's on Discord because I don't use it regularly for this kind of shit. So I just want to be sure that, like, when I'm inviting him on, that it's not like, oh, now it shows a bunch of shit. Now we're all fucked. You know what I mean? So I'm going to leave it like this until he's on, and then I'll go like this, and he'll be on. You know what I mean? The only thing is, I don't think you can actually mute the mic when, like, Discord is live. Like, I don't know how I can mute my mic. Like, for example, I definitely want to use the restroom before I get Keem on here, but I don't know how to mute the mic so that, you know, so that you can't hear it on Discord. So if you hear some mysterious sounds from across my home, you know what it is. I'm telling you what it is now. I don't know. I really have no idea how to mute the mic while I'm still, like, broadcasting on Discord. I just don't understand it. How do you do it? Anyone know? I'm not kidding. I actually need help on how do you mute the mic. Does anyone know how to do this? Like, right now, like, here, this, what you're seeing here is the Discord screen. Like, do you see anything? The fuck? Where's the... Here we go. Like, do you see anything I could do to mute a mic? I don't see anything to mute the mic at all on that screen. Go into the settings and keybind it. We're a little late for that, Swagonito. I'm live. I don't know how to do that anyway. The mic button. I have a mic button. Click the microphone icon. There's a microphone icon? There is? I don't see a microphone icon anywhere on screen. Do you? This is all I have right now. Is that a microphone? Hold on. I can't even fucking see it. Hold on. Ah. Ah, ha, ha, ha. All right. Cool. Nice. Nice. All right. There it is. I know. I'm an old man. I'm an old idiot fart. I'm just getting into this shit. That's what I mean. Like, you would think, listen, if for 10 years I wasn't systematically harassed the way I have been by people on the internet, don't you think I would have been, like, having conversations with other people on the internet, appearing on shows, doing collabs? Of course I would have. I would have been using Discord all along. I would have known what the fuck I'm doing. But literally for 10 years, I couldn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just had to sit here by myself, doing my own shit. No, I couldn't do anything with anyone. And now, obviously, that's all changing. Remember, one of my ideas last year was that when I launched my DSP Reacts channel, there was going to be long-form reacts to documentaries. There was going to be a weekly clip show. Both of those things I'm doing. But there was going to be a show called DSP Asks It, where I was going to have guests from all over the world, walks of life, people who I had from friends from the past, people from the Street Fighter community, people from the YouTube gaming community, people from everywhere. I just wanted to have them on the show and just have conversations with them. I thought it was going to be a really good idea, a really good show. And I couldn't do it because I went on side scrollers and they basically fucked me. And then after that, everyone laughed and said, ah, ha, ha, Phil's a joke. And I'm like, well, no one wants to do it with me anymore. I had one guy who literally outright told me, I have nothing against you, but I got to cancel because, like, you know, my fucking public image right now, everyone hates you. So, you know, and of course, some people in the chat now are throwing out suggestions of people to collab with. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But absolutely, there's tons of people who would be awesome to collab with on stuff, for sure. For sure. Okay. So here's what we should do. Like I said, I gotta use the restroom before we begin. I want to do that now. So let's get that done now. I'll mute both mics. I don't have clips to play or anything today. I didn't want to fuck with the setup too much. I'm out right now. Things are good. I'm not gonna, oh, here, let's play some clips and fuck the whole thing up now. So I'm just gonna, it's gonna be like just a few minutes. I'm gonna go use the restroom quick. We'll come back and then we'll get set up here to get Keem on here. Okay. And by the way, I'll be using headphones. I need to use headphones whenever I do like an interview because I need it to be synced with my PC. And these wireless headphones are great, and I've used them for several different events and interviews now. So if you're wondering, why is Phil wearing headphones all of a sudden? He never wears headphones. That's why I have to wear headphones to do events like this. It's the only way to get audio out of my PC. So I'll be doing it that way. Okay. So no one go anywhere. All right. I'll, hold on. That's not what I wanted to click. No one go anywhere. I'm literally just going to use the restroom. And then we're going to come back and we'll get ready for the interview. All right. So hold on. I'm going to mute my mic on Discord. Fuck. Okay, supposedly that's muted. And then I'm going to mute my mic here. And I'll be right back in like 5. Everyone chill. Everyone, I recommend all of you go use the restroom too. Everyone take a little break. We'll be right back and then we'll get set up and start. All right. All right, everyone, I'm coming back. Give me a second here. I got to unmute everything now. So let's unmute the mic over here. Should be working now. Let's go ahead and get this out of here. Crap. Here I am. Can everyone see and hear me? Can everyone see and hear me? We good? Because I'm about to get started, basically, get up and running here and try to get Keem on. I'm actually going to split this because I did a little pre-stream, like this pre-game video was a separate video. I'm going to make a different video, obviously, for the interview for those who want to see it after. Although, it's hilarious because the guys from Pinot Casino were just talking about this on their show the other day. They were like, it's so ludicrous. People literally get your shit and clip it and upload it to their channels before you have a chance to. It's true. Like right now, I'm live recording my own content, but I'm also broadcasting. There's no possible way I could upload my version of this right now to my channel as like a video to watch because I'm still broadcasting. But these fuckers, what they do is they sit there and they clip your show while you're broadcasting, and then they post their shit on their own channels first. And it's like, so you stole my fucking views. How the fuck does that make any sense? And why is that allowed? You literally stole my whole show that I put on, and now you're getting notoriety for it. I didn't even get to put my own stuff up, you know? And that's happened to me for many, many, many fucking years. Like, that's just a constant problem, you know? So that's the thing. People are able to super chat. Someone says, for some reason, I can't send you super chats. I don't know why. As you can see, other people are sending super chats. All right, so guys, I'm about to try to get Keemstar on. It seems like he's ready. He actually told me right just before like 11 a.m. he would be ready. So I needed to get everything worked out. We got everything worked out now, right? I'm once again going to lay down the ground rules before we begin. This is a civil conversation between him and me. This does not have anything to do with you guys. Therefore, I'm not going to be addressing chat while I'm speaking with Keemstar, okay? In addition, right now, I am disabling all pop-ups on the stream, so that way we don't have, you know, messages trying to, people doing, oh, I'll super chat with an insulting name towards everyone and, you know, get everyone pissed and shit. No, if you contribute during the show, please do, by the way. I appreciate that. I will read out and address all contributions after the interview with Keem is done, and in a separate thing. We're going to basically have our go here and talk for a bit, and then after that's done, and once he's gone, then I will do a segment where we do all, it's called decompressing, right? Like basically I'll read out all your shout outs for all your contributions. I'll answer questions. We'll do that whole segment after Keem is gone. But this has to be him and me having a civil convo. He's giving me his time. I'm going to respect that. I'm not going to turn this into a fucking shooting gallery of haters of his trying to attack him and snipe him and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just going to say this. If the chat does get out of hand, I have the ability to change the chat to whatever I want. I can make it, you know, long-ass subscriber-only mode. I can make it members only if I have to. I don't want to have to do that. Obviously, I want you guys to be able to talk in the chat, but I will leave it at the discretion because I think we have a couple moderators here. I'll leave it at the discretion of the moderators. If they feel like we need to do that, go right ahead. I'm not going to take the power away from the moderators to change this chat if we need to. And if I see it too, if I look down and it's just like, fuck Keem, you know, that's fucked up. He's a guest. You got to treat the guy with respect, okay? You have to respect that he's given us his time, and that's something to be thankful for, not to be a dick about, okay? So, best behavior, seriously. Okay? So let's see if we can get this going. So I'm going to stop recording on this part here. Let's stop recording.